My name is Patty, and I am involved in customer service as a job, and I have a small tight-knit family, and we're very close, and I am into a lot of things that make you feel better naturally. Migraines. Everyone in my life would know and agree with me that the migraines were the biggest struggle, and with stress comes gut health and lack of sleep, and so I feel that migraines and stress were two key things that were just debilitating my life. Well, the migraines were barometric pressure migraines. So when you live in Maine and there's storms, I couldn't drive. I couldn't see, spent a lot of time curled up in a ball in a dark room. But when it's a barometric pressure, it hits you when there's a storm. So you can't do anything. Well, traditional medicine wasn't doing anything. The migraine medication was counteractive to my gut health. And so unfortunately, if I wanted to take something for a migraine, I had to have the side effects that were nausea and very uncomfortable, and weighing which was going to be easier to deal with depending on what I had to do in a day. Well, I've tried a lot of different things. When you're going from chiropractic to acupuncture to massage, and there may be short-term relief, but the doctor said there was nothing they could do about the migraines, that this is something I was going to have to live with. And it just didn't make sense to me. It's not fair. I didn't have them and then I started having them, so why would I have to live with them forever? I think that when I had heard about the frequency healing, and that was very interesting from the perspective of it's frequency for your body. And so I thought, I've tried everything else, what's going to hurt? I'll try it. I think the hesitation with anything is the side effects, especially when you've taken multiple different medications and you've had multiple series of side effects for whatever the pain is that you're dealing with. For me, it was like, is there going to be a negative side effect, and how is that going to affect my day? That was kind of where my concern went, but a conversation with Michelle nipped that in the bud. The first time I came here, you could sense that she is very focused on you and your healing. And after the conversation, she kind of picked up on it wasn't just migraines that I was dealing with. There were other situations in my life and other situations physically. And then to hear from her that what we were going to do was going to fix a lot of things at the same time was really encouraging. My first session, obviously it was interesting because when you're inside this, but having a history of meditation and absolutely love music, it was very relaxing. I was in there, and once you can kind of settle down and realize that this is a safe space, you can just really get into a deep meditation. And I literally felt like I had had a massage when I came out. It was just the very heavy, comfortable, calm feeling within your body, that it was just like, oh, okay, this is nice. So within a few days, I felt lighter. I felt like there wasn't that heaviness that I carried. The panic, the anxiety of, oh, am I going to have a migraine today? Is there going to be a storm? How's my stomach going to do? That sort of thing can really, you get used to feeling that way. So when you don't feel that way, it's like, wow. So within a few days, I was lighter, and I think I was actually feeling that something could be working, something could be happening. I was driving, and when you deal with anxiety and pain, you can have road rage. You can, just be upset. And I was driving, and I just realized nothing is bothering me. I'm calm. I'm not annoyed by anybody. And I thought, geez, I forgot I could, enjoy driving and feel. It's so hard to explain just how it just transforms when you're used to feeling the negative and the pain, and then to not have that. It's an epiphany, really. My second session was, I think, what catapulted me to know that this was the right thing for me personally, and for me physically. I came out of that session with joy that I hadn't felt in years, and a lightness, and just really looking forward to what tomorrow was going to bring. And since that session and continuing with the maintenance and continuing to come in, and it's just, I'm lighter, I'm happier, I'm healthier, I sleep better. The kind person that I used to be has come back, and I have patience, and I look forward to my visit every month. Honestly, I think I expected it to be a really deep meditation. I thought that, you know, with the music and being in the enclosed, that it was just going to feel like a deep meditation. But the more I do it, the more I can physically feel in my body that music is, that frequency is in there. It's doing things. And I think that what my initial thought of this was just a heavy meditation then turned into, this is physically moving the cells in my body. The water is moving, I can feel it, and that is, it was just profound, really. One of the things that Michelle had mentioned was the panels and how the vibration affects. And if you're into music, and if you're at a concert and you're standing and you feel the drum beats and you feel it as you're standing there, I think that it's not as intense as a concert, and it's definitely kinder to your body, but that's kind of what it feels like, that you're in the middle of a guitar and you're physically feeling the notes, and it's very comforting. It's a very comfortable, it's a comfortable environment. The lights are so calm, and it's just really just a safe place to just say, okay, you know, fix me. I think for me it's been easy because most of the people within my circle know about the migraines. And so for me to drive to their house in the middle of a snowstorm for the first time in over 5 years, that's kind of given them that sense of wonder. But I think that if you've tried other things that haven't worked and you might have gotten something out of it, but it wasn't worth going back, this is the thing that is going to change that perspective. It's going to show you that it is working, and you may not see it right away, but you're going to feel it. It's been over a year now that I've been coming to the Egg, and I will continue this for as long as I am physically able to, the rest of my life, really, because it's just, it makes me feel like I am doing something really good for my body, really healthy for my body. And there are times that you can go out with the friends and you have a night and you feel guilty about it because of what you've done. And this is something that empowers you. You come here and you're healing yourself. You're taking control of that. And it's a good thing. It really is. If someone was hesitant and thinking, this financially isn't worth it, I've already tried something similar, or I've done this, it's a matter of giving it that one chance, just one time. Come in, visit, have a session, and write it down, journal it, and you're going to see without even realizing that it's changing, and it's a positive change, and it's a healthy change, and you're not putting anything in your body. You're letting your body heal itself, and that's what Mother Nature wants. So give it your best shot, because you will not regret it.